ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्। 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 ॐ Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Achalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, I offer my humble obeisance or my humble pranam at the divine lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And I welcome all of the viewers across the world joining us for the Nithya Satsang. For those of you who might be tuning in to Nithyananda TV for the first time, this is the official TV channel for the nation of Sri Kailasa, the great enlightened civilization revived by Swamiji. Swamiji has created Sri Kailasa as a way of protecting and reviving the ancient Hindu scriptures and the solutions for modern day problems from our Hindu scriptures mapped to the modern day user for all of our daily problems such as anger, frustration, whatever it may be. Everything has a solution beautifully in our Hindu scriptures, and that's what Swamiji has revived the nation of Sri Kailasa for, giving millions a simple yet powerful way to live enlightenment. It's always so beautiful to see, so nice to see from all over the world, so many different people logging in at this time during the day in order to tune in to the satsang, in order to see and get ready for the darshan of Paramashiva, get ready for the revelations given to us directly by Paramashiva, and align back to our ultimate purpose in life. That's the most beautiful thing. That some people across the world, we may not yet recognize that enlightenment, living a higher conscious life, having a super conscious breakthrough is the higher purpose of our life. We may be working, we may be having relationships, having a family, whatever it is, but in the end, it all leads to one thing, the ultimate purpose in our life, having superconscious breakthrough. And just for this purpose, Paramashiva himself has manifested on planet Earth. In Hinduism, we recognize incarnations where the superconscious energy, Paramashiva, decides, and upon his will, he comes down, manifests the human body or the body of the life at that time, and he manifests a life, a divine Leela on planet Earth in order to help the entire humanity or the life have the next breakthrough in their life. Paramashiva has come down and manifested on planet Earth, once again manifested a divine Leela of his life. And we've seen it so many times, of course, in Hinduism, with Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Sri Rama, Madurai Meenakshi, and so many countless incarnations where the divine, literally God himself, is walking on planet Earth. And whether or not you recognize it, it is very clear, scientifically proven even, that Paramashiva has manifested on planet Earth once again in order to give each and every one of us super conscious breakthrough, in order to take each and every one of us to the next level of evolution. Life has made it from monkey to man, having a physical breakthrough, being able to walk, having so many breakthroughs in the brain and growing a larger brain over thousands of years of evolution. And for the last 10,000 years or so, we have been humans for far too long, not having the next superconscious breakthrough, the next breakthrough where the new species has evolved. And for that very reason, Paramashiva has manifested on planet Earth. So of course, Swamiji, superconsciousness itself, the cosmos itself, has done the job for us, literally making happen what we all wish, what is all in our secret ambition, to go beyond, to transcend the human nature, and to achieve something completely superhuman, to have a superconscious breakthrough. Swamiji has literally done the hard part with his initiation. He has given that seed inside of each and every one of us, given that seed for superconscious breakthrough. All we have to do is celebrate, enjoy that he is here on planet Earth, enjoy that there's nothing more needed in our lives. There's nothing more needed from our side, no effort, nothing at all. We are literally made for, our lives are made. And that's the most beautiful thing that we can say, especially with so much going on around the coronavirus pandemic, economic collapse, social turmoil. There's so much which is going on, and it's easy to get carried away in the tragedies that are happening across the world. But of course, since Paramashiva is here with us, and we are blessed to be able to recognize that he is Paramashiva, he has been continuously guiding us step by step by step, continuously throughout the new developments of the pralaya which is happening. Whatever happens, he gives us the guidance and ensures that we are protected. And not only that, having a superconscious breakthrough, using this time to have a superconscious breakthrough. So, since Swamiji has made it all too easy for us to have that superconscious breakthrough, I invite all of the viewers, let's do our part. Let us share this satsang, share the revelations from Paramashiva, spread the news that Paramashiva is on planet Earth at this time, and we can, each and every one of us, just do our small part. It doesn't take much, just sharing, pressing a button, and we can share on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, on WhatsApp with all your relatives and friends, everyone, because there is no one who should be without the divine blessing of Swamiji in their lives, giving them the transformation that they've been waiting for. We all know how grateful we are for that moment when we first met Swamiji. Maybe it would have been a flyer, a book that you saw, a YouTube video that you came across, or Facebook, whatever it is. But we know how grateful that we, each and every one of us, Sri Kailasa Vasis, are when we first have our glimpse of Swamiji. Let us give that opportunity for another person, and let's continue to enrich and reach the world. So inviting all of the viewers right now, let's take this time to share that Swamiji will be coming for live satsang, and that we have the opportunity. Let us enrich that Paramashiva is on planet Earth and tell the whole world, shout from the top of the world, because Kailasa, of course, is the top of the world. We can shout from the top of the world and tell that Paramashiva is on planet Earth, and we can share this satsang. Let us create the opportunity in all the e-Kailasas across the world, in all the different digital platforms that Swamiji has created for creating that enlightenment ecosystem online in the digital way. In all those platforms, let's share and spread this news, this beautiful opportunity, a once in a lifetime's opportunity, which when you can experience Paramashiva in your life and have a super conscious breakthrough. Across the whole world, many institutions are really breaking down, and the institutions in place are showing that the whole world, the old world order is crumbling down. Now, for many of us, even the purpose of our lives was unclear to start with. Maybe we wanted a successful career, maybe we wanted to create happy relationships in our lives, but the institutions in place which told us that we should want this kind of thing, and which then encouraged us, put us in a system in order to fulfill all of these things. All of those institutions are crumbling down. And now people have the question, how can we have relationships when we have to maintain a social distance wherever we go? How can we continue the education and our workplace and have a successful career when it might be even dangerous for us to go out and work in the workplace? Like this, we are called to question every single institution, every single way of life. And it is becoming slowly and surely irrelevant in people's lives, if not harming us directly. Life is coming to a slow standstill. And while this may be daunting for some of us, now is the perfect time, this time during the pralaya, during a global lockdown, when it is really dangerous for us to go outside, for us to continue our daily life as we had it, it is now the perfect time to build our consciousness. Before, we might have pursued our careers, we might have pursued better relationships, we might have pursued getting more and more wealth, securing wealth for our generation and for the next generation. But right now, at least for the year of 2020, as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji has guided all of us to address the fundamental parts of life, address our cognitions about life and the universe, and address how we feel about life. Swamiji tells us that life is not about what we do, it's not about the actions that we take, but life is about the powerfulness that we feel. The powerfulness when we wake up, when we remember ourselves. That is the beautiful way. That inspiration that we have when we wake up, that determines about our life, that defines our life. And after we leave our body, that is only going to matter in our life. How much inspiration we are able to wake up every single day, we're able to maintain in our life, and we're able to keep and protect despite all the frustrations and everything that happens around us. Of course, more than anything, the example, the leading example of this, the paragon of our times, of hard work, despite any relentless persecution that has happened against him, is Swamiji himself. Throughout his life, Swamiji has shown through extreme sincerity, passion, hard work, dedication, how he has continuously meant, how he is inspired and passionate for the goal of giving superconscious breakthrough for all of us. For some of us, it's very hard. It's extremely difficult to keep a goal within our minds, even for 1 hour. We might be sitting and thinking, okay, let me finish this write-up, let me finish writing for an hour, and after that, let me go on to the next things. But within 15 minutes, we'll say, oh, I need to go to the bathroom, oh, I'm feeling hungry, oh, I want some chai. All of this will be thinking. Just within 1 hour, we might not understand, we might not be able to have that same involvement, dedication in our lives. But imagine, even have just to imagine, just to conceive, cognize the amount of involvement, dedication that you can have when 40 years you have been working for the same thing, and not even in your childhood, not even in the young age, you were deterred in any way from that goal which you have. Imagine that from the very birth, you have been working for the same thing continuously. And despite how many waves of people come, how many people come and go, how many people abuse even, you continue saying the same thing. Even for us, Sri Kailasa who are in depth, working inside of Swamiji's Satsangs, being able to read and listen to Swamiji's Satsangs continuously 24 hours every day, it is so amazing and impressive, more than impressive, just overwhelming, the amount that we see Swamiji repeat himself over the years without any frustration. Oh God, I have to repeat myself. He has no frustration like that. Continuously, if the world needs repeating, if a person needs us to repeat that, whatever instructions he is given or whatever truth he is revealing, he is completely open to repeating. But for how many of us can we say it's the same thing? How many of us won't be frustrated after we have to repeat ourselves 100 times even? But Swamiji has been repeating the same thing throughout his life. Dedication, hard work has been seen throughout his life. One of the beautiful examples of this is how Swamiji even started the revival of Sri Kailasa. The revival of Sri Kailasa had started in 2000. Of course, in 1995, Swamiji started the work of bringing out Swamiji started the work of continuously speaking. He started his public life in 1995, and he started wandering the length and breadth of India in order to understand what the world needs from him, and he started enriching one person at a time. It's such a beautiful thing. Even at that age, even at the age of 15 or so, so many of Swamiji's relatives, so many of the people from Swamiji's life, his relatives, the people whom he saw, the people in Tiruvannamalai, his birthplace in South India, all of these people all recognize, and still to this day, they go on sharing about how Swamiji has literally transformed their lives. One conversation it took with them, and that's all it was. There's one relative of Swamiji, a distant relative, who has given a sharing to the biography team. And she has told, one time I had a brief conversation with Swamiji about how he never watches TV and he never watches films. He doesn't even know the references that we have, that we usually talk about for films and for TV. And this woman thought, how can a 15-year-old boy, someone who is just very young. How can he have so much of consciousness in his life? So much of dedication to his purpose, to his higher purpose? Simply, he knows all my purpose is to bring superconscious breakthrough to the world, and therefore anything which distracts him, anything which may come in the way, it does not even affect him. Something as simple as TV, movies. Even now, even if he's speaking about references to movies and cinema, Bollywood, Hollywood, it is because it is in order to give us the higher revelations, the superconscious breakthrough, in order to give us the references from what we know. But at the age of 15, he simply did not watch anything. He simply did not see any TV. This literally shook that one lady who had this conversation. And keep in mind, this is the first and only conversation that she has had in her entire life with Swamiji, as he was a 15-year-old boy, and he was saying, no, I don't do all that. I only do puja, reading the scriptures, enriching people about reading the scriptures. That's the only thing that I do in my life. She was so shaken, and she understood at that moment how poisonous that the TV and the media, all of that could be in her life. Therefore, after that conversation, she literally withdrew from having TV in her life, and even her children to this day don't watch TV. In her house, there's no TV. All this, a lifestyle change happened just because of one conversation with Swamiji. That is the power, the intensity with which he lives it. Even today, many people who have been non-vegetarian their whole life, many people who have eaten meat, who have had addictions to meat, who, when they think and see all of those visuals, they salivate in their mouths. There's so many people like that. But just one initiation from Swamiji, just one hearing Swamiji speak about this super consciousness, seeing his dedication to making super conscious breakthrough happen in our lives, that can simply we can simply let go of all of those desires inside of us. We simply let go of everything that deters us in that way. Just Swamiji's initiation helps us complete all the patterns, all the desires that we have. And so many people, I've heard so many testimonials, so many sharings of people who have gone beyond that simple desire, that desire for non-vegetarian food, which they've had their whole lives, their family has. But simply after Swamiji, they just live even in an ecosystem, even as people continue to eat non-vegetarian food around them, still they themselves hold that super consciousness, whatever initiation Swamiji gave to them inside of them for years, just so that they can remain connected to Swamiji. This is one of the small examples how Swamiji's dedication, his passion, and his initiation manifests in so many extreme possibilities. It is truly something amazing to see. And of course, an endless way of talking, and an endless, something that we can go on and on speaking about. One of the ways that we all know how Swamiji has started reviving Sri Kailasa. It's such a beautiful way. The first ever Sri Kailasa that Swamiji has established is the Sri Kailasa in Tiruchengood. In the year 2000, Swamiji traveled back from his wandering time from the Himalayas. He was in Omkareshwar on the 31st of December 1999, and that is when he had an ultimate breakthrough, a superconscious breakthrough, where the manifestation of Paramashiva began expressing from Swamiji's body with more intensity than before. He decided, let us start organizing and publicly organizing his mission, and start the whole mission that he has ahead of us. The first Adinam that Swamiji established was in Tiruchengod, in a village called Avattipalayam. You're seeing the pictures right now of the day of the inauguration of Swamiji's the day of inauguration. You can see in Swamiji's own handwriting, he has written April 14th, 2001. And he has written remembrances of this day. This is the day that Swamiji inaugurated Sri Kailasa in Tiruchengod. He did all the traditional rituals and traditional upkeepings of how to inaugurate, including boiling the milk inside of the building. The building itself, the construction itself, was handmade, literally by his own sweat and hard work. Swamiji constructed the first ever construction in E Road. We can see pictures now from that day, how Swamiji had given the darshan at that time for the few hundreds of people who had gathered from around the village and nearby areas to have Swamiji's blessings on this auspicious day. And on that day as well, the 232nd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tonde Mandalamadinam had been present and gave his blessings for the Sri Kailasa in Tiruchengod to happen successfully. Swamiji is seen here giving darshan and healing one of the visitors who came to Tiruchengod, to the Adhinam that day. This construction, this very construction, is of course what is there in Tiruchengod today, where they're continuing the services of healing, continuing giving Abhishekam and all the rituals for the first ever Nithyanandeshwara Linga, which Swamiji established in this place. And you're seeing now the very first construction that Swamiji ever built himself. Of course, many times I'm sure there's been constructions, there's been deities, there's been so many different relics that Swamiji has brought up, has made in his own life before the year 2000. But after years 2000, in order to officially inaugurate Sri Kailasa, Swamiji gave so much of hard work into just giving life and inaugurating this very construction. And another thing that we should note, in the previous picture, in this very picture, we can see that the roof of the building is not yet finished, and yet this is the picture taken on the day of the inauguration. This is the picture that after at least 3 months of getting the land, legally signing the land in the name of Ramakrishna Dhyanapeetham, the land of this area of the Tiruchengod was signed on March 13th, 2001. And in this very place, Swamiji then began the construction for the entire thing. He himself worked brick by brick, laying the foundation and then building brick by brick and then putting the thatched roof. But of course, on the day of the April 14th, the roof is still not yet there. But that itself never deterred Swamiji to start. He did not say, okay, let me wait for this part, let me only wait for this part and then have the inauguration. He never deterred, never stopped in his motion. The moment it was planned that on the Tamil New Year, on April 14th, we should have the inauguration seamlessly and with immense amount of passion, dedication, and huge energy to start the inauguration. Swamiji started this Adinam with so much of auspiciousness, and that conscious will that he kept that day on April 14th, 2001, the Satya Sankalpa that Swamiji made in order to establish Sri Kailasa and Tiruchengod is the same conscious will that we all are experiencing, that we all benefit from today. At that time, the Swamiji made the Satya Sankalpa, the conscious will to revive Sri Kailasa and bring superconscious breakthrough to millions all over the world. At that time, the superconscious breakthrough, the will that Swamiji made at that time is what millions feel today, are blessed with today, because without that conscious will that Swamiji has made today, we would not be connected, we would not have this beautiful life, this beautiful transformation in our life. And millions of us are tied in some way, related in some way, a part of this grand Leela of the Avatar on planet Earth. Shortly after this, a huge whirlwind of energy went into the work of establishing the Tiruchengod Adinam. As we saw, so many people visited for darshan of Swamiji for healing. At that time, Swamiji even used to do healing with crystals, and he used to go to hospitals in order to go bed to bed to all of the patients who are there and heal them. Like this, Swamiji started to spread, and slowly, like this, thousands of people were benefited, healed. Over the 1 year around that Swamiji was physically present and working in Tiruchengod, he had literally transformed the lives of thousands of people, so many people. And at that time, he manifested Shaktis for everybody like anything. It's so amazing to hear the stories of people who had seen Swamiji at that time. In fact, we have one of the Lakshmi deities that Swamiji himself materialized and gave to one of the devotees, to one of the people who had asked, Swamiji, I want wealth in my life. He simply, like this, he just grabbed it out of the air and then manifested this deity of Lakshmi. And that very deity, a few years later, that devotee came and offered it to the National Archives of Sri Kailasa, saying that we will maybe have more benefit to show to the world that this is the way that Swamiji will give, will manifest Shaktis left and right at this time and help one and all. Left and right, Swamiji used to manifest and manifest whatever people wanted in their life. That was how raw the whole energy was during the time when Swamiji was in Tiruchengod. And of course, after that, Swamiji decided that it was more important to make others manifest. And for that very reason, he decided he will make others manifest from now on, and stopped physically manifesting powers. Of course, continuously, naturally things happen, naturally miracles happen around Swamiji, which literally blow away and overwhelm the devotees who have lived around him. At this time as well, Swamiji had a vision of a banyan tree, the very banyan tree which is today located in Sri Kailasa in Bidadi, in the Adinam, in Bidadi, in Adi Kailash, Sarvagna Peetam. This banyan tree is a very Kalpavriksha which manifested from Kailasa itself. This Kalpavriksha where Paramashiva told Parashakti, dictated the great scriptures, the Agamas, and where Sri Rama, Bhagavan Sri Rama, had come to this tree, lived under this tree when he was looking for Sita, and he himself listened to Paramashiva. Later on, after his Pattabhishekam, after the coronation of Rama, after his 14 years in exile, he came back to this banyan tree and he worshipped Paramashiva there, and from his memory told Hanuman the Upanishad, whatever the scriptures which he heard from Paramashiva. What Bhagavan Sri Rama told underneath this very banyan tree in Adi Kailash to Hanuman is what we know today as the Muktiko Upanishad, as the 108 Upanishad. This was the very tree that Swamiji had a vision of, and he immediately told the few disciples who lived around him, let's go and find this place. This is the place, the official headquarters of the whole mission, at least for the next decade. This is the place that we should have our ashram, our adinam. So everyone started looking, and many places they went, they started asking the people there, but they were not able to find. Of course, with the help of Swamiji's predecessors and the senior sadhus, swamis, enlightened beings, great enlightened beings who had been there and facilitated the happening of Sri Kailasa with Swamiji. Each of them had contributed, had given the guidance on where and how to establish the land on which Swamiji established this Adi Kailash. Finally, in 2001, late 2001, the 1st of January 2003. On this day, Swamiji inaugurated grandly the Adi Kailash. We have the footage of all the preparations that happened, the different decorations, and the deities in place in order to consecrate the entire Adinam. is the preparations that are going on for the inauguration day on the 5th of January 2003. The different decorations and the linga, the deities, which are all energized by Swamiji and kept in place. All of the traditional ceremonies and the traditional conduct of inauguration, including lighting of the lamp, usually in the inaugurating ceremonies, the whole ceremony is started with lighting of a lamp. So the lamp is kept in place. This is the copy of the backdrop. Swamiji, there was an invitation that was printed out in order to spread and circulate and get the word out. This is the plaque of the inaugurating day, showing all of the people who are present. And this is, of course, Swamiji himself during the inauguration, waiting and sitting as before it's starting and overseeing all of the. Swamiji is now inviting one of the sadhus, a great enlightened being. This is how Swamiji started the whole thing. And even in this, we can see the amount of passion he has in speaking to each and every guest, in executing all of the different areas, the decorations, or inviting the people, or the rituals in place, everything. Swamiji personally oversaw and conducted himself. CM of Karnataka was also present, Deve Gowda. And here we're seeing the revealing of the plaque. And a crowd of people, even at that time, even in 2003, thousands of people visited, wanted to have the darshan and witness the inauguration of Sri Kailasa in Adi Kailash. As we can see, the hard work of Swamiji, how Swamiji started the Sri Kailasa in Adi Kailash. This is truly some beautiful footage and insight into how Swamiji was 20 years back. The truth being that his dedication, sincerity, passion, authenticity, and hard work for making superconscious breakthrough happen in our lives never deterred, never subsided in any way. The intensity has only increased, of course. Swamiji said that this first 10 years, from 2000 to 2010, he established the state of Paramashiva. Then from 2010 to 2015, he established through completion, the science of completion and the four tattvas, integrity, authenticity, enriching, responsibility. Through all these four tattvas, he established the space of Paramashiva. Then from 2015 to 2019, he established the powers of Paramashiva, initiating thousands into manifesting Shaktis, the innate superhuman capabilities. And then now, during the last year in 2020, after the second great pause which was there that Swamiji had, it is the being of Paramashiva which is manifesting in him and manifesting in all of us. And that is the breakthrough that we are seeing today. Another established Adinam, where Swamiji is continuously continuing the services of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, including Annadan, giving medical care and taking care of the sadhus and the visitors who continuously visit the Adinam, is in Tiruvannamalai, in the birthplace of Swamiji. In this very place, Swamiji is reviving the whole Arunachala Sampradaya, the lineage which dates from the origin of earth itself upon the creation and the happening of Arunachala, and a lineage of incarnations of Paramashiva which have come down time and time again in order to give the superconscious breakthrough for the whole of humanity. And as Paramashiva promised in the Arunachala Mahatmyam, in the Arunachala Puranam, that he will continuously be available in the human form for the whole humanity to seek when they are feeling that they want to have the superconscious breakthrough. Upon that promise and upon that vow that he has taken so many incarnations of Paramashiva until today, of course, with Swamiji himself. In this the very land, the story behind it, when Swamiji returned from in the year 2000, 2000.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
ஆதி நடமாடுமலை அன்றிருவர் தேடுமலை ஜோதி ஆடரவம் சூழுமலை நீதி தழைக்குமலை ஞானத்த போதனதை வாவென்றழைக்கும் மலை வாவென்றழைக்கும் மலை.
அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தான் புவி எண்ணாத யோகமை கொண்டிட நித்யன் ஈரேழு லோகத்திற்கெட்டா ஈசன் முக்தி நெறி அருளவே நித்யனாய் ஊரகிற்கு வந்தன்மை ஆட்கொள்ள தேவர்களை காத்திட வைத்தான் தாயாய் பேரருள் புரிய உடல் ரோமம் சிறுத்திட நித்யனாய் வந்து அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தான் புவி எண்ணாத யோகமை கொண்டிட நித்யன் ஈரேழு லோகத்திற்கெட்டா ஈசன் முக்தி நெறி அருளவே நித்யனாய் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தான் திருவண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தான். கிளப்பி விட்டேனில் பர தத்துவம் கற்பித்த பாரமஞானியாய் ஞானக்கண் கொடுத்த தமக்கே ரூபம் காட்டிய மாய வித்தை செய்யும் நித்யன் முத்தை கிளப்பி விட்டேனில் பர தத்துவம் கற்பித்த பாரமஞானியாய் ஞானக்கண் கொடுத்த தமக்கே ரூபம் காட்டிய மாய வித்தை செய்யும் நித்யன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தான் புவி எண்ணாத யோகமே கொண்டிட நித்யன் ஈரேழு லோகத்திற்கெட்டா ஈசன் முக்தி நெறி அருளவே நித்யனாய் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தான் நித்யன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தான். மெய்ப்பொருளான நித்யனை ஆழ்ந்து சிந்திக்க ஐயனின் ரூபம் விளங்கும் தாண்டும் சிவசக்தியாக ஐம்பொறிகளுக்கும் புலனாகின்ற நித்யன் மெய்ப்பொருளான நித்யனை ஆழ்ந்து சிந்திக்க ஐயனின் ரூபம் விளங்கும் யாண்டும் சிவசக்தியாக ஐம்பொறிகளுக்கும் புலனாகின்ற நித்யன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் புவி எண்ணாத யோகமே கொண்டிட நித்யன் ஈரேழு லோகத்திற்கெட்டார் ஈசன் முக்தி நெறி அருளவே நித்யனாய் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் திருவண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார். பூரமும் இருந்து உயிர் பக்குவமாக்கிடும் பரமானாம் நித்யன் ஞானப்பாடி தங்கள் ஏழும் கொண்ட ஞானமும் ஆகிய ஆண்டிடும் நித்யன் உள்ளும் பூரமும் இருந்து உயிர் பக்குவமாக்கிடும் பரமானாம் நித்யன் ஞானப்பாடி தங்கள் ஏழும் கொண்ட ஞானமும் ஆகிய ஆண்டிடும் நித்யன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் புவி எண்ணாத யோகமே கொண்டிட நித்யன் ஈரேழு லோகத்திற்கெட்டார் ஈசன் முக்தி நெறி அருளவே நித்யனாய் அண்ணாமலை எங்களான அருள் கவிதைகள் நித்யனின் மகிமை சொல்லிடும் மகிமை அறிந்த பின்னே சிவசக்தி ஸ்வரூபமாய் தோன்றிடும் நித்யன் ஆப்த வாக்கியங்களான அருள் கவிதைகள் நித்யனின் மகிமை சொல்லிடும் மகிமை அறிந்த பின்னே சிவசக்தி ஸ்வரூபமாய் தோன்றிடும் நித்யன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தான் புவி எண்ணாத யோகமை கொண்டிட நித்யன் ஈரேழு லோகத்தில் கேட்டார் ஈசன் முக்தி நெறி அருளவே நித்யனாய் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தான் திருவண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் தனிலே நித்யன் உன்னத நீலை ஊழத்தில் வருமே விண்ணவர் மன்னவர் ஒப்ப அகிலம் ஆளும் கீர்த்தியுடைய ஈசன் நித்யானந்தன் புண்ணிய சேத்திரம் தனிலே நித்யன் உன்னத நீலை ஊழத்தில் வருமே விண்ணவர் மன்னவர் ஒப்ப அகிலம் ஆளும் கீர்த்தியுடைய ஈசன் நித்யானந்தன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் புவியநாத யோகமே கொண்டிட நித்யன் ஈரேழு லோகத்தில் கேட்டார் ஈசன் முக்தி நெறி அருளவே நித்யனாய் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் நித்யன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் முப்புரி நூலை தரித்தவன் ஐயன் வேதியன் வெந்நீர் பூசிய நித்யன் அண்டத்தின் மூல காரணன் முடிவற்ற ஆனந்தத்தை தொண்டர் கருள்வான் முப்புரி நூலை தரித்தவன் ஐயன் வேதியன் வெந்நீர் பூசிய நித்யன் அண்டத்தின் மூல காரணன் முடிவற்ற ஆனந்தத்தை தொண்டர் கருள்வான் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் புவி எண்ணாத யோகமே கொண்டிட நித்யன் ஈரேழு லோகத்தில் கேட்டார் ஈசன் முக்தி நெறி அருளவே நித்யனாய் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் நித்யன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் பேரறிவு பொருள் நித்யன் உலகாளும் ஊரை மன்னவர் கழித்தவன் அர்த்தநாரீஸ்வரனாக அருள் செய்திட்டே எம்மை ஆட்கொண்டிடும் நித்யன் பேரறிவு பொருள் நித்யன் உலகாளும் ஊரை மன்னவர் கழித்தவன் அர்த்தநாரீஸ்வரனாக அருள் செய்திட்டே எம்மை ஆட்கொண்டிடும் நித்யன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் புவி எண்ணாத யோகமே கொண்டிட நித்யன் ஈரேழு லோகத்தில் கேட்டார் ஈசன் முக்தி நெறி அருளவே நித்யனாய் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார் நித்யன் அண்ணாமலையில் பிறந்தார்
பிரணமாமி சதா சிவலிங்கம் பிரம்மமுராரிசுராச்சிதலிங்கம் நீர்மலபாசித சோபிதலிங்கம் ஜன்மஜ துக்க விநாசகலிங்கம் தத்பிரணமாமி சதா சிவலிங்கம் தேவமுனீதவராச்சிதலிங்கம் காமதம் கருணாகரலிங்கம்
निर्मलमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं सद्गुरु नित्यानन्द सदा शिवलिङ्गं
कनकमहामणिभूषितलिङ्गं पणिपतिवेष्टितशोभितलिङ्गं
शिव शङ्कर हर हर शिव शिव नित्य नित्य हर हर सदा शिव हर हर
पणिपतिवेष्टितशोभितलिङ्गं कनकमहामणिभूषितलिङ्गं
शिव शिव नित्य नित्य लिङ्गं हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द
राक्षसुजन्यविनाशकलिङ्गं पद्मनामामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं
हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शिव शिव
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलवासितशोभितलिङ्गं
हर हर
அருணையில் வந்துதித்த அற்புதமாம் லிங்கம் நித்ய சத்குரு வடிவான இந்த லிங்கம் கருணாயால் கைலை விட்டு அருணை வந்த லிங்கம் அற்புத அருணாச்சல நித்யேஸ்வர லிங்கம் பிரம்மமுராரிசுரார்ச்சிதலிங்கம் நிர்மலவாசிதசோபிதலிங்கம் அருணையில் வந்துதித்த அற்புதமம் லிங்கம் நித்யேஸ்வர ரூபனிந்த நித்ய சிவலிங்கம் இறுதியில் வசித்திடும் நித்யேஸ்வர லிங்கம் ஞானபீட வாசன் இவன் நித்ய குருலிங்கம் சந்தன தேவிதலிங்கம் பங்கஜஹார சுசோபிதலிங்கம்
हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं
सञ्चित पाप विनाशनलिङ्गं सद्गुरु सद्गुरु नित्येश्वरलिङ्गं
हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं
सञ्चित पाप विनाशनलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं
हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं
தேவகணார்ச்சித சேவிதலிங்கம் ஏழு சக்கரத்தையும் மலர்த்திடும் லிங்கம்
हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं हर हर शिव शिव नित्येश्वर हर हर
ஆனந்த பூரணத்தை கண்டித்த லிங்கம் அருணாச்சலத்தில் வந்து ஊதித்திட்ட லிங்கம்
आनन्द रूपा नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं अरुणाचलेशा नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं
தேவகணார்ச்சித சேவிதலிங்கம் பாவை பக்தி பிரவேசரலிங்கம்
हर हर शिव शिव नित्य गुरु चरणं हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द चरणं
दिनकर कोटि प्रभाकरलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं
हर हर शिव शिव नित्य गुरु चरणं हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द चरणं
अष्टदलोपरिवेष्टितलिङ्गम् कर्मसमोद्भवकारणलिङ्गम्
आनन्दरूपा नित्यानन्दचरणं सदाशिवरञ्जनी नित्येश्वरि चरणम्
अष्टदरिद्रविनाशकलिङ्गम् तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम्
आनन्दरूपा नित्यानन्दचरणम् आनन्दरूपा नित्यानन्दचरणम्
सुरगुरु सुरवरभूषितलिङ्गम् सुरवनपुष्पसदाचितलिङ्गम् ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गम् निर्मलवासितशोभितलिङ्गम्
हर हर शिव शिव नित्य गुरु शरणम् हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम्
सुरगुरु सुरवरभूषितलिङ्गम् सुरवनपुष्पसदार्चितलिङ्गम्
हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम् हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम्
அலமரத்தடியிலே பாலகனம் லிங்கம் விடுதியும் இருந்திட்ட நித்யேஸ்வர லிங்கம் சுரவரபூஷிதலிங்கம் சுரவரபூஷ்பசதாச்சிதலிங்கம்
हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम् हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम्
परात्परं परमात्मकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम्
हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम् हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम्
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गम् निर्मलवासितशोभितलिङ्गम्
हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम् हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम्
अरुणयिल् वन्दुदित्त करुणयं लिङ्गम् अरुण शिवे जय नित्येश्वरलिङ्गम्
हर हर शिव शिव नित्येश्वरि शरणम् हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम्
இந்தியாவின் முழுவதும் இங்கிருந்த லிங்கம் பாரதத்தை காலாலே அளந்திட்ட லிங்கம்
हर हर शिव शिव नित्येश्वरि शरणम् हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द शरणम्
மாதங்களில் மார்கழியில் வந்துதித்த லிங்கம் சித்திரை நாளில் இங்கு வந்துதித்த லிங்கம் अरुणनिलिङ्गम् आनन्देश्वर जय जय लिङ्गम्
हर हर शिव शिव आनन्देश्वर हर हर शिव शिव नित्येश्वर
காசியிலே காலனையை கண்டதொரு லிங்கம் மரண அனுபவத்தை தன்னுணர்ந்த லிங்கம்
आनन्दरूपा नित्य गुरु शरणम् आनन्दरूपा नित्य गुरु शरणम्
ரகுபதி யோகியிடம் யோகம் கற்ற லிங்கம் மாதா குப்பம்மாளின் மறுபொரு லிங்கம்
माता पिता गुरु नित्य गुरु शरणम् माता पिता गुरु नित्य गुरु शरणम्
தொட்டதுமே நோயை எல்லாம் தீர்த்து வைக்கும் லிங்கம் தூர தூராவு கொண்ட துன்மார்க்கலிங்கம்
शरणं शरणं नित्य गुरु शरणं 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 नित्य गुरु शरणं
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गम् निर्मलवासितशोभितलिङ्गम्
हर हर शिव शिव हर हर नित्य शिव हर हर शिव शिव नित्यानन्द हर हर
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गम् निर्मलशोभितवासितलिङ्गम्
शिव शिव हर हर शिव शिव हर हर शिव शिव हर हर शिव शिव
ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गम् Murari-suratiralingam Nirmala-vasita-shobhita-lingam
Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva
Brahma-Murari-suratiralingam Nirmala-vasita-shobhita-lingam
Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva
Brahma-Murari-suratiralingam Nirmala-vasita-shobhita-lingam
Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva
Janmadadukkha-vinasaka-lingam Tat-pranamami Sada-Shivalingam
Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Hara Hara Shiva Shiva Nithya Guru Sharanam Kailasa Kanakasavesa
Gauri-priya-Shiva-Gangadhara Swasana-vasa-Tigambaresa Nilaganda-Shiva-Mahadeva
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa
Gauri-priya-Shiva-Gangadhara
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Priya Sagi Nithyananda
Swasana-vasa-Tigambaresa Nilaganda-Shiva-Mahadeva
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Priya Sagi Nithyananda
Kailasa-vasa Kanagasabesa Gauri-priya-Shiva-Gangadhara
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Priya Sagi Nithyananda
Nilaganda-Mahadeva Deva-Shiva Nilaganda-Shiva-Mahadeva
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Shankara Nithyananda
Trishooladhara Jyoti-prakasa Sambho Shankara Sadashiva
Shambho Shiva Shankara Sadashiva Kailasa Vasa Nithyananda
Kailasa-vasa Kanagasabesa Gauri-priya-Shiva-Gangadhara
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Priya Sagi Nithyananda
Bam 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 Damarganada Parvati-ramana Paraspara
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Priya Sagi Nithyananda
Kailasa-vasa Kanagasabesa Gauri-priya-Shiva-Gangadhara
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Priya Sagi Nithyananda
Bam 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 Damarganada Parvati-ramana Paraspara
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Priya Sagi Nithyananda
Parvati-ramana Paraspara Parvati-ramana Nithyananda
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Shankari Nithyananda
Kailasa-vasa Kanagasabesa Gauri-priya-Shiva-Gangadhara
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Priya Sagi Nithyananda
Aruna-Indvasa Adi-sabesa Ananda-nitya Arunachala
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Priya Sagi Nithyananda
Vidudinivasa Ananda-sabesa Gauri-priya-Shiva-Gangadhara
Kailasa Vasa Kanakasavesa Gauri Shankara Nithyananda
Jnana-pita-vasa Ananda-sabesa Arunachalane Anandishvara कैलासवासा कनकसवेसा गौरी प्रिय शिव गंगाधरा
कैलासवासा कनकसवेसा गौरी प्रिय शिव नित्यानंदा
परंपरा I welcome you all. I welcome all the living and practicing. Welcome all the teachers, everyone being with. I welcome all of my love and respect. I welcome all the Sarvanyapita Kartas, Yajamans, Manifestors, Sarvaparityagi, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotari, Tanedar. Kayakalpa Yoga participants, Kailasas, E-Gurukul students, Kailasas, NHU students, Paramashiva Ganas, Paramashivoham Season 9 participants. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. Especially the Paramashiva Ganas who are literally investing their life to build this Kailasa. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. Paramashiva's direct message from Kailasa. Listen. Universe, cosmos is not only expanding, the expansion is accelerated. Please understand. I am revealing as Paramashiva, Mahadeva is revealing to me. One of the greatest quality I enjoy about myself is I don't have strategies. What he reveals, I reveal. And after it flows, becomes reality, I can see his vision and I am also enjoying the vision of Paramashiva along with you. Please understand. I know the vision of Paramashiva, but I don't have a strategy other than his vision. So I can be absolutely complete, sincere to these two statements. One, I love you all sincerely. I lived, living, will live just as a pure, transparent manifestation of Paramashiva without having any addition, deletion, strategies, nothing. Just simple Paramashiva straight away. Simple Paramashiva straight forward. I can stand between you and Paramashiva and declare my integrity to both of you at a time. I can look at the side of Paramashiva and say, yes, I am absolutely integrated to you. I can look at all yours, your side, and say, I am absolutely integrated to you. Please understand, strategy-less visionary is the definition of me. Visionary without a strategy. I'll just reveal what Paramashiva reveals. Paramashiva is very clearly expressing now means this pralaya. Now, not only universe is expanding, the expansion is accelerated. Understand? He also showed me the verbal manifestation, how the expansion is accelerated. Om is the expansion. The sound of the universe is Om. 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 And the acceleration of this expansion is Shiva, 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 Shiva. Listen, all of you human beings have binary existence, like inhaling, exhaling, life, death. Binariness is your existence. Let Shiva be your binariness. She inhaling, Va exhaling, She life, Va death. This prana samana, inhaling, exhaling, life and death, everything, the binary happening in you, masculine and feminine, the binary happening in you, be Shiva, 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 Shiva. Listen. This is the sound of the cosmos happening now, at present. Om is the physics, the existential reality of the universe by its natural expanding quality, tendency. Shiva is the vibration of acceleration happening in this expansion. So just go on, be sitting in that space. Shiva. See, when you are sitting in this space of Shiva, 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 that accelerated expansion of the universe starts happening in you, and you get the stimulus package from cosmos. Listen, not only governments, even cosmos is doing a powerful stimulus package for people to get superconscious breakthrough and manifest powers in this pralaya, in this pandemic. Simple way to get the large chunk of that stimulus package to manifest intense powers, love, knowledge, enlightenment. Quick share. Paramashiva is pushing on the world, humanity. Very simple way. Sit as much time as you can. Actually, you don't even need a separate time. While you are doing all your work, including falling asleep, you can just go on, be inside, vibrating. Don't chant, vibrate. Shiva. See, remembering and forgetfulness, both are your binary. Like inhaling and exhaling is your binary. Remembering, forgetfulness, and male, female, Shiva, Devi, Paramashiva, Parashakti, your existence is binary. Your understandings are binary. Your realizations are binary. Your experience of life is binary. You act binary. You live binary. Being and acting binary. Everything is binary. Silence and talking, everything is binary. So let your core existence of binary become Shiva, 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 Shiva. Along with your day-to-day activity, let this Shiva become undercurrent of you for this pralaya period. I am not telling you to strategize to be in that chanting Shiva, 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 Shiva whole life. Then you will never do. I am not interested in that. Just do for this pralaya. You will get a stimulus check from Paramashiva. If you want cosmic stimulus check, powers, enlightenment, super consciousness, everything, huge chunk, just reverberate yourself with Shiva, 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 Shiva. You can see Shiva, both are rooted in Om. 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 I am not lying. See, I am standing in front of Mahakala Bhairava, keeping him as a witness, Mahakala Bhairava. The Saraswati is sitting on my tongue, being true to her. And Paramashiva manifesting through this being, true to him. I tell you all, just to do this Shiva, 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 Shiva. If you are feeling restless, Shiva, 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 Shiva. If you are feeling bored, Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. If you are feeling tired, Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Whatever it may be, don't leave Shiva. The rhythms can change, but don't change the core tune, existence of your being. Raga can change, tala can change, pallavi can change, rhythm can change, even tune can change. Don't change the script. Shiva, 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 Shiva. If you are yawning, Shiva. Especially if you have Atmalinga, you can keep it in your bag. If you have a large jata like mine, put it inside the jata. Understand? In Hindu tradition, kings used to wear Shivalinga, their Atmalinga only as the krita, crown. Vaishnavites wear the Sadari, the Parandamas Padukas as crown. Shaivites wear Atmalinga as the crown. If you have a jata, put the linga inside or put it in your bag. Anything is okay. Just if it is around your body, that's enough. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Whole cosmos is vibrating. Ganga, Yamuna, Kashi, Narmada, Himalayas, Kailasa, Tiruvannamalai. The whole universe is vibrating with this sound. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Vayudeva, who is responsible for your breathing. Varunadeva, who is responsible for the water component in you. Agni Deva, who is digesting your food. All are vibrating with the accelerated expansion of the cosmos with this sound Shiva, 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 Shiva. Any activity you do, whether eating or cleaning, whether you are eating or cleaning your bowels, or watching TV or attending the Satsang, whether real life or real life, digital life or enlightened life, existential life or e-life, anything. Shiva, Shiva. Even while you take the business decisions, while you are in your office, sit in the office chair. Shiva, Shiva. Paramashiva will be your CEO. He will take decisions for you. He will be supporting you. He is such extreme, absolutely life positive and delicious. I tell you. I tell you, he is delicious. Delicious to be tasted in the tongue. I'm just seeing Los Angeles, Paramashiva, Abhishekam going on. I think Peter Bloomfield is doing. I only did the Pratishtha and I don't know how many years I am seeing. Even now he is new to me. Wow. When I am seeing that, I can see very clearly he is absolutely delicious. I tell you, Shiva is delicious. Most sweetest, beautiful addiction. Addiction which will liberate you from all addictions of the universe. Shiva, 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 Shiva. All my disciples who declare your integrity to me, if you are not initiated earlier, now I am initiating. If you are already initiated, I am again initiating. Shiva, 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 Shiva. I am telling you, really I am telling you, your body will become $1 trillion worth body. Just do this till December 14th. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Listen, whole universe is vibrating now with this accelerated expansion. See, the universe's normal existence is Om and expandingness. Now, that expansion is accelerated. That the vibration of that acceleration is Shiva, 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 Shiva. Understand? Now what I am talking is beyond your senses. The universe is vibrating as Shiva is beyond your perception. I know. It's little difficult logically. May not be convincing for you to grasp. In this space, my integrity matters. So standing in front of Kalabhairava, bowing down to Mahaganapati, respecting, revering Sharada Parameshwari, Mahasaraswati, living in my tongue. Bowing down to Paramashiva, who is manifesting through this body, being, consciousness. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Once again, I commit with you all. I sincerely love you all. I'll reveal the truth as it is with my integrity absolutely to Paramashiva and to you. The vibration of Paramashiva, existence of Paramashiva, I will just map it into your language, your frequency. Pure integrity, honesty, truthfulness, without any strategy, just vision of Paramashiva. With that, I am telling you all, now the whole cosmos is accelerated expansion is happening with this vibration Shiva, 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 Shiva. Anyone who takes this and vibrates themselves with this Shiva, 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 gets the stimulus check of superconscious explosion, state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva, superconsciousness of Paramashiva, Kailasa of Paramashiva in large quantity. You can manifest that stimulus check in your life as a health, wealth, relationships, happiness, enlightenment, powers and all. I am telling you the truth as it is. I have no strategy. I only have vision of Paramashiva. Now you strategize how you can use this sacred truth in your life. When you are manifesting, you can vibrate yourself as Shiva, 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 Shiva. When you do power manifestation or while you are regular breathing, Shiva, 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 Shiva. Use this accelerated expansion of the universe, Shiva, for digestion. See, when you put your food in the stomach, the fire in the stomach can be triggered with this Shiva mantra. Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. The blood circulating in your body can be added with the Shiva mantra. Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. O blood, carry this Shiva vibration and circulate all over my body and purify the whole body, detox the body. Let Paramashiva manifest through this body. Oh, the Jataragni, fire in the stomach. Use this Shiva mantra as intense prana for you to burn and purify my whole body. Let Paramashivagni manifest in my body. Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Oh Vayu, flowing through my body as Dasaprana, Prana Vyana Udhana Samana, Dasaprana. use this Shiva mantra as vibration and flow through my body. Let Paramashiva himself manifest as the sapranas in my system. Shiva, 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 Shiva. O Kamantaga, Paramashiva, you be my lust. O Kopantaga, Mahakala Bhairava, you be my ferociousness. O Mahabhairava, you be my prana. O Mahadeva, Paramashiva, you be my existence, my very own being. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Reverberate your whole body. Touch your head, Shiva. Touch your ears, Shiva. Touch your eyes, Shiva. Every part of your body. Make it sacred with this Shiva, 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 Shiva. If your mind is going to your business, make your mind sacred by Shiva. Make your business sacred by Shiva. With this mantra, make your food sacred. Make your money sacred. Make your greed for money sacred. Make your insecurities sacred. Make your desire to have career sacred. Make your desire to have healthy body sacred. Make everything sacred with this Shiva, 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 Shiva. I can see very clearly this vibration intensely exploding through these Rudrakshas, and I can see myself entering into the Shivacharyas doing puja in Los Angeles, Sarvanya Pita. And actually, literally, I am doing puja now in Los Angeles through the Shivacharyas. The Shivacharyas who are doing puja now in Los Angeles are blessed. I can see because I have so much of love for that Los Angeles Paramashiva Linga installed. I am literally manifesting in you and doing the puja. Thanks to Peter Bloomfield. I give a boon, special boon to Peter Bloomfield and the Shivacharyas of Los Angeles. Morning puja. Whenever you do morning puja, I myself will manifest and do the puja. So, morning, first puja. I think it is time the Los Angeles should start 6 Kala puja. You have now enough Shivacharyas. You start, it will happen. Morning first puja. Any Shivacharya who does, I myself will manifest through you and do the puja. As a symbol, you can wear my Swarupa. means my Kavi, my Rudraksha, my Sundaravada, Jata, and the Chandra, my very own Swarupa, you can wear and do the morning puja. Shivacharya, who does the morning first puja, whether you are a Grihastha or Vanaprasthi or Sannyasi or anything, I myself will manifest through you and do the puja, whether you are in male body or female body. So you are authorized to wear my Swarupa during the morning first Kala Puja. Whoever in Los Angeles and Biddi, these two temples gets this boon. First puja, first Kala Puja, Uchi Kala Puja, Devi herself will do, Parashakti herself will do Uchi Kala Puja. I already told the Uchi Kala Puja should be done by the priest wearing the sari. You should learn the procedures from Tiruvanikkaaval, Akhilandeshwari, Jalagandeshwarar Devasthanam procedures. Uchikala puja will be done by Devi. Early morning first puja will be done by me personally. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Today is the Varalakshmi Vratam. Let Parashakti Varalakshmi bless all of us with all the auspicious boons, wealth, Lakshmitva, energy, everything auspicious. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Shiva, 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 Shiva.
ரமண மகரிஷியோட சீடர் ஒருத்தர் இந்த ரமண புராணம் அப்படின்னு ஒரு புக் எழுதுறாரு. ஒரு பாதி எழுதி வச்சுட்டு மீதியை ரமணருடைய பாதத்தில் வச்சுட்டு போயிடுறாரு. ரமண மகரிஷியே எடுத்து மீதியை எழுதி முடிச்சிடுறாரு. ரமண மகரிஷியே எழுதி முடிச்சிடுறாரு. அந்த புக்கு பப்ளிஷ் பண்ணும்போது அந்த சீடர் என்ன பண்ணுறாரு, பகவான் எழுதின இடத்துலேருந்து கோடிட்டு கீழே பின் குறிப்பாக இந்த இடத்திலிருந்து பகவானே எழுதியது அப்படின்னு எழுதி வைக்கிறார். அந்த புத்தகத்தை ரமண மகரிஷி பார்த்துட்டு, ஓ மீதியெல்லாம் நீங்கள் எழுதுனீங்களோ அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாரு. மீதியெல்லாம் மட்டும் நீங்களே எழுதுனீங்களோ அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாரு. அதனால் தன் சீடர்கள் எழுதினாலும் தான் அவர்கள் மூலமாக எழுதுவது, அவர்களால் எழுத முடியாத போது இந்த உடம்பையே உபயோகப்படுத்தி எழுதுவது. சாமி தான் சொல்வேன், சில நேரத்தில் அந்த உடம்பை யூஸ் பண்ணி எழுதுகிறேன், சில நேரத்தில் இந்த உடம்பை யூஸ் பண்ணி எழுதுகிறேன், அவ்வளோதான். ஆனால் ரெண்டுமே எனக்கு ஒன்று தான். அந்த உடம்பை யூஸ் பண்ணாலும் இந்த உடம்பை யூஸ் பண்ணாலும் எழுதுறது ஒன்று தான். யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி எங்கும் நீ நிறைந்தாய், தீது நன்மையெல்லாம் ஒன்றன் செயல்கள் அன்றி இல்லை. யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி எங்கும் நீ நிறைந்தாய், தீது நன்மையெல்லாம் ஒன்றன் செயல்கள் அன்றி இல்லை. மந்த மாறுதத்தில்
Shiva,
ஆனந்த வெள்ளம் நித்யா புகுந்ததுடலின் உள்ளே தாங்கி நிற்கும் சக்தி நித்யா தரைக்கு அர்ப்பணிக்க ஓங்கிய பிரபஞ்சம் நித்யா உடலின் உள்ளே வந்து மனது முழுதும் வெள்ளம் நித்யா மகிழ்ச்சி கடலின் பெருக்கம் உனது கருணை வெள்ளம் நித்யா ஓடி வந்ததிங்கே எங்கள் மனதில் வந்தாய் நித்யா என்றும் நீ நிலைப்பாய் பொங்கும் ஆனந்த வெள்ளம் நித்யா புகுந்ததுடலின் உள்ளே சோதனைகள் ஏனோ நித்யா சொக்க தங்கம் இல்லையோ சாதனைகள் புரிய நாங்கள் தக்கவராயில்லையோ எங்கள் மனதில் வந்தாய் நித்யா என்றும் நீ நிலைப்பாய் பொங்கும் ஆனந்த வெள்ளம் நித்யா புகுந்ததுடலின் உள்ளே எங்கள் மனதில் வந்தாய் நித்யா என்றும் நீ நிலைப்பாய் பொங்கும் ஆனந்த வெள்ளம் நித்யா புகுந்ததுடலின் உள்ளே எங்கள் மனதில் வந்தாய் நித்யா என்றும் நீ நிலைப்பாய் பொங்கும் ஆனந்த வெள்ளம் நித்யா புகுந்ததுடலின் உள்ளே எங்கள் மனதில் வந்தாய் நித்யா என்றும் நீ நிலைப்பாய் பொங்கும் ஆனந்த வெள்ளம் நித்யா புகுந்ததுடலின் ஆனந்த சரணா மகாதேவ சிவ சம்போனந்தனா மாய விநாசக மூஷிக வாகன மாய விநாசக மூஷிக வாகன மாதா மகேஸ்வரி பவானி நந்தனா மாதா மகேஸ்வரி பவானி நந்தனா மாதங்க வதனா ஆனந்த சதனா மாய விநாசக மூஷிக வாகனா வதனா ஆனந்த சதனா மகாதேவ சிவ சம்போ நந்தன மாய விநாசகா மூஷிக வதனா மகா கணபதே மங்கள சரணா மாதங்க வதனா ஆனந்த சதனா மகாதேவ சிவ சம்போ நந்தனா
சரணம் 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 நித்யானந்த சரணம்
மாதே மகேஸ்வரி பவானி நந்தனா மகா கணபதே மங்கள சரணா
சரணம் சரணம்
மாதங்க வதனா ஆனந்த சதனா மகாதேவ சிவ சம்போ நந்தனா
சரணம் 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 நித்யானந்த சரணம்
மாதங்க வதனா ஆனந்த சதனா மகாதேவ சிவ சம்போ நந்தனா மாதங்க வதனா ஆனந்த சதனா மகாதேவ சிவ சம்போ நந்தனா மாதா மகேஸ்வரி பவானி நந்தனா மங்கள கணபதே மகாச்சரணா
शरणं 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 नित्यानन्द शरणं 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 नित्यानन्द शरणं
मातंग फलना आनंद सदना महादेव शिव शंभो नंदना
शिव 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 शिव
baje bam 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 singa baje baje bam 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 ate pagala pola baje bam 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 sire koriche kanga gal 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 sire koriche kanga gal 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 ate pagala pola baje bam 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 sarana sa baje sara dal 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 pagala pola baje bam 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 mridanga tare tatam tatam pagala pola baje bam 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 dimi 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 damaru baje dimi 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 damaru baje
धिमे 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 डमर बजे
pan 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 pani karaje nade udiche go soham soham nade udiche bolo soham soham nache pagla bola baje bam 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 singa vadiche baje bom 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 pagla bola baje bam 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 sire koriche ganga kal 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 sarane cha pare tare tal 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 mridanga tare tal tatam tatam pagla bola baje bam 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 tama 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 dinir baje pan 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 pani karaje
नित्यानंद बोले हरे बम बम बम
pagla pola baje bam 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 singa baje baje bom 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 nade ote bolo soham soham pagla pola baje bam bam bam
Shiva Shiva Shiva. With this, I bless you all. I also wanted to tell you, I'll continuously available, inspiring, initiating all of you, and also within next 24 hours, I commit with you all, I'll give you all darshan in your dream state. Just vibrate with this Shiva continuously. Even when you are falling asleep, Shiva, 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 fall asleep. You will have my darshan in the dream state and initiation. Darshan and sparshan in the dream state. I have beautiful short presentation on Kailasa This whole week I am going to be dedicating it to Kailasa, means inspiring all of you to live enlightenment intensely. Enjoy enlightenment. I tell you, life is for the people who get involved. I will support you to get involved. I have a beautiful video. Please enjoy it. Then I'll continue the satsang. Yes, this is so nice. If you want a wake up call from me personally, please register. The wake up call will be in my own voice. And blessings for all of you. Be part of Kailasa. Let's make the whole world Kailasians. Let's reach out to the world. Already we have now more than 100 places the Kailasas formed. Earlier we were working, now we have become very organized. So more than 108 different services we are providing. To know about the lead in your time zone, how to register in your time zone, just visit this page kailasa.org/eKailasa. Welcome to enjoy and enrich both. So I have the list of services we are providing. Please see it. Project the list. These are all the sign up links for each services we are providing. This page is available in the website, main website. You can go and register and avail the services. And also I have the list of leads in your areas. You can reach out to them to make these services available. And if you want to be volunteering to be a lead, you are welcome to send an email. We can take this enlightenment science to the whole world. So, with this, the next we will be having the Paramashiva Ganas meeting, who are investing literally their life to build this Kailasa, superconscious digital ship to save the universe from this pralaya pandemic. So, we will have the meeting of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, all 4 Varnas who are volunteered to be part of Paramashiva Gana. Let's have that meeting. Now, with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam. The state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness of Paramashiva, Kailasa, and Kailasa of Paramashiva, Paramashivoham, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ 93 गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ 33 गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदि कैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय